there's a lot of hype out there about insurance and bundling insurance. And is it a good thing? Do you actually save money? So we figured we'd bring on the best insurance guy we know, John Lapointe of Lapointe Insurance. John, welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me, as always, Emilio. The topic today is something that I think is, I'm going to say overhyped. As we're going to call it overhyped, because it's something that is definitely a valid option for many people out there, but maybe not as good as the commercials make it seem. And that's bundling. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you're watching on TV or listening on the radio, wherever you are, you're probably going to be served an ad at some point that is trying to tell you to bundle your home and car insurance, and about all the great savings that you can get by doing that. All the big companies, you see it everywhere. It's just one of the most overly advertised things out there. And I think that strategy is smart, right? Because the concept is that you will get a discount on one policy if you add another policy to your plan with XYZ company. You have car insurance with them, you're buying a house. Oh, get a home insurance policy with us, and we'll give you a discount for doing that. Sounds great in theory, but I think it's overhyped. This is something that we definitely have encountered a lot, because for the most part, our first interaction with clients is when they're buying a house. That's really our motto. We help first-time home buyers, and that's really the number one client for me. We help anybody who's buying a house, but first-time home buyers are a huge part of that, and most of them already have car insurance. And what we experience is that they always tell us, we are going to get our quote from our car insurance company as well, and we're going to get a home insurance quote from you too. And I would say the overwhelming majority of the time, they end up taking the home insurance with us, because the home insurance with their car insurance company wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And at the end of the day, yes, you might get a 10% discount on your home insurance, but 10% off of $3,000 is still going to be a lot more than $1,500 without a 10% discount. For that reason, it doesn't always make sense to bundle your home and car insurance. And this all started for me as an idea for a topic for the show, because I was reading a press release from JD Power. You know, JD Power and Associates does like consumer satisfaction ratings. They have these awards for all these different companies out there. So I was reading through their September press release where they had some really interesting findings on a study that they did. And one of them was that sky-high auto insurance claims costs and the premium increases on car insurance that resulted from that has created ripple effects throughout the insurance industry. And one area that's being severely disrupted is the home and auto insurance bundle. So overall, homeowner satisfaction with their insurance company decreased 6 points. Wow. But it was a 10-point decline for people who had bundled their auto insurance as well. What the study found is that people who actually bundled their home insurance and car insurance were actually, their satisfaction dropped even more than those who just didn't bundle. And granted, it was expected that there was going to be a decline in satisfaction with people's home insurance and car insurance companies this year. And the biggest thing I think is price driven. In my opinion, this is why it's a huge advantage, if you're listening out there, to work with an independent agent or broker. And the reason is they have more options for you, and they can still, quote unquote, bundle your home and car insurance for you, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be with the same company. They can shop around between multiple different companies for you for all of your plans and find the ones that work best for you, regardless of what discounts may or may not apply if they're, you know, with the same company or not. The real numbers show that that's not necessarily the case. You're not always going to save money by combining your stuff. And ultimately, the consumers who do find that they're not as satisfied with where they're at in the long run.